The most important event of the year, the budget, has happened. The main direct impact of this budget on a common man is a reduction in his taxes. So those whose income is less than 5 lakhs per year, their income tax for the next year is exactly half of what they would be paying this year. For those whose income is 6 lakhs or more than 5 lakhs, so whether it is 6 lakhs, 60 lakhs or 6 crores, they will save 12,500 in income tax next year. We attach so much importance to this budget event that we want to either defer our decision of buying, selling or investing till after the budget. There are some people who would want to do exactly the opposite. They would want to act before the budget happens so as to save themselves from some imagined impositions or restrictions. So what's the union budget? It's an annual exercise undertaken by the finance ministry to estimate their expenses for the developmental work they need to do and income which they get by levying taxes on you and me. So if the expenses are high, they can either levy higher taxes or print more money. We do get affected by this, but do we have any control on it? So let's not worry about things we cannot control, but instead try and manage things we can control, that is our own budget. So let's estimate our own expenses. A simple exercise of totaling all the withdrawals for the year from your bank passbook should give you the amount you spent for the year. Deduct one-time lump sum expenses like purchase of items of TV, fridge, etc. and the balance amount divided by 12 should give you your monthly expense. You know how much you earn, so the balance amount is your savings. An analysis of your expenses can tell you whether you can curtail your expense under any particular head. Obviously, the idea is to save as much as you can. Remember, your income keeps on increasing. Of course, the expenses also increase, but they do not increase to the extent the income increases. Your savings potential keeps on increasing over the years. Invest these savings regularly and judiciously. You can look at your investments as a bunch of purchases in baskets. Basically, there are only two baskets, the equity basket and the debt basket. The debt basket consists of investments like bonds, fixed deposits, debt mutual funds, and your retirement accounts like PF and PPF. The equity basket is mainly consisting of stocks and shares and mutual funds which invest in equity. If you have sops from your company, you should consider those as also equity. After these investments, all you have to do is just stay put and periodically rebalance. Every once in a while, due to fluctuations in the stock market, you'll find your equity basket overflowing. At such times, remove some equity and fill up the debt basket by purchasing some fixed deposits. Similarly, when markets experience a downturn, your equity basket gets depleted. Dip into your debt basket and use some of the money to purchase equity. The rebalancing activity can be done once a year or sometimes during extreme fluctuations in the stock market, whenever that happens. Risk planning actually means buying adequate life insurance and health insurance. These purchases are required to ensure that in case of a mishap or any unforeseen circumstances, your financial situation does not suffer a setback. Buy adequate life insurance to ensure that your future financial goals of the family and your spouse's retirement goal is intact. Health insurance ensures that in case of an illness or hospitalization, you do not require to put up money. The health insurance protects your savings and investments. Once you do this exercise of personal planning and budgeting, you are set. You don't have to worry about the union budget. Let your tax consultant do that worrying. Do this and probably next year you can watch the budget for entertainment. I'm Yogin Sabnis and you are watching the VSK YouTube channel. Do subscribe for regular updates. Thank you for watching.